What's going on, everybody? Vince Godrum here. It is Saturday morning, and I woke up to some pretty sad news. I mean, my phone was blowing up, so I pretty much knew that something really bad happened. And in this time, it was Shawn Rhoden. I've not spoken with him in a little over a year because of the particular allegations. Me and Shawn. I mean, Shawn was one of the people that I used to joke around with a bunch. Every time I went to a fitness expo or bodybuilding show and I saw Shawn, I would go over and say, "How's it going?" You know, and we would joke around and kid about things, talk about life. I mean, that was the case because we were pretty much the same age and everything. Like I said, I hadn't spoken with him over a year, but it's not because it's part because of the allegations, but he had also, moved away from things, and last time I spoke with him, I wanted to send him some words of encouragement and everything like that. I was hoping that he would get the situation cleared up and be back on stage because it was kind of wishy-washy, and I think it was really bad for the IFBB to ban him from the Mr. Olympia, without any conviction whatsoever, though. Now, originally, before I was going to make the video, I wasn't aware as far as to how he passed away, and recently I found out that he basically had a heart attack. In other words, the Widowmaker, in other words, a la Eddie Guerrero. And for those who are thinking, whenever you hear about a bodybuilder passing away, the automatic conclusion is it must be the steroids. It must be the steroids. It must be all the drugs. You're wrong! It's not the steroids here, okay? There are plenty of people in my age group that are dying from heart attacks here, okay? People in their mid 40s to early 50s, passing away with heart attacks there, and they didn't have to take a drop of anything, okay? Not a drop of anything. So that is just a bunch of bupkis here. And I know I've seen some of these videos out here that have already been made about Shawn Rhoden. Some people like to make these videos also so they can get ahead of the YouTube revenue and try to get some subscribers or anything like that. Honestly, I don't give a fuck about what I get from my videos or anything, especially from someone I knew, someone I used to joke around with at the expo. Like I said, not one of my close friends, but still a friend, more of a friend than a lot of other athletes that were in this particular industry here. So, I mean, I'm sure more details will come out, Well, like I said, he was around my age there. He was 46 here. We actually shared the same right around, our birthdays were pretty much right around. His, I think, was April 2nd. And mine is April 6th there, but we both shared birthdays in April. Usually that was a good way to remind me to say hey to Shawn right around that particular time, but other than that, it's a great loss. 2018, or excuse me, 2018 Mr. Olympia. He's won a number of titles. And like I said, I wish he was able to get back on stage because he would have, he would have beaten Brandon Curry and Big Robbie, in my opinion. There was no reason for him really not to be competing. At the very least, I'm not saying that, the allegations were not true or were true. It's just that, in this country, you're always innocent until proven guilty. That's part of the words of encouragement that I gave Shawn. So, other than that, you guys have my opinion. Shawn, rest in peace. I know you're in a lot better place, and you guys take care.